Hello guys, and welcome to another edition of GEEKAMANIA. As slightly unusual, that's Michael.
That's Mark.
And that's a Ben.
And today we're reviewing Argo.
Oh, what?
Argo.
Yeah.
It's Argo, not Argo.
I'm pretty sure Ben Affleck's new film is called Argo. But yeah.
Are you talking Klingon or something? It sounds weird.
No, I'm not talking Klingon. You'd know if I was talking Klingon.
He's talking German.
I am actually talking German. Anyway, let's talk about
you know,
Iran.
You know Klingon?
No, I don't. But you'd know if I was. Anyway, right, so, impressions of the film. Does anyone want to start, or shall I just jump right in?
I start.
I don't want to let it out.
Oh, you wanted to start right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, go for
I
it.
thought it was a really good film, and I thought the way it was able to use suspense and humour to intertwine with each other, I thought worked very well for that film.
Mm.
Like you know how some films where it kind of doesn't really work and it makes it feel a bit like weird. Can't really think of the word. You know how sometimes humour and then suddenly a suspense doesn't work with a film, but with that film they're able to make it work and not feel like it's quite awkward at times.
Yeah, no, they struck a good balance, that's for sure, yeah.
Yeah.
Anything else to say before I just,
I thought the acting was really good, and I thought the story itself was really interesting. And you did think, at the end, oh my god, are they going to spoilers by the way? Are they going to get free? Are they going to leave around? Are they going to be captured? Are they going to be captured or killed? There's bits that it makes you so suspenseful, like oh my god.
Well, considering it's based on historical events, it's hard to spoil anything.
True.
Right, so Michael, what are your thoughts on Argo?
I didn't see the whole film. I came in
Yeah. You missed a little bit of the setup, but you got most of it.
Yeah, I thought it was a great movie, even though I didn't see the whole thing. By the way, it was based on a real story. Yet you didn't really know if they were going to get saved or anything like that. Even though you kind of knew they would because it's history, but
Yeah.
there was still good suspense in that.
You know the bit when they're in the airport and the guys question them and you think, oh my god, do they know who they are? And the bit when they're driving away and driving towards them and they're going off in the plane, I think, fuck, are they going to be stopped?
Yeah, they managed to still put suspense on it, even though you knew that they would be right.
I think that's the strongest thing about the film is just Ben Affleck really clearly knows how to make a film suspenseful, because the pacing in that was beautiful, and the way he just occasionally offset it with humour just to lighten the mood so the audience isn't just completely no Joe, exactly like that. It's really brilliantly done, and performances were pretty much great throughout. The only slight problem I have with it is I didn't really like Ben Affleck in the film.
Really?
No, not the beard was the problem. I just felt like he wasn't really emoting much, and I know that was kind of the character. He's a CIA agent. He's hardened emotionally, but even when he's with his family and kids, I didn't really see him emote at all. He wasn't very expression.
He didn't care much.
Well, no, he didn't seem to be in it. He seemed to be way more focused on the film as a whole rather than his performance in the film, which
Yeah, but
I kind of felt like
the same
was a weakness.
sense as the director. Maybe he didn't want to overshadow the other
Oh,
actors.
no,
And
no.
maybe he as the CIA agent, maybe he wanted to show that being CIA agent, you don't having emotions kind of might hinder you in that sort of role.
yeah.
Maybe.
But even then, every other character in the film was filled with emotion. I mean, every other performance in the film was stunning. I just feel like Ben Affleck's performance was okay. It wasn't great, but it wasn't bad. He wasn't bad in this, but he was just it was all right.
You could have done better for the person.
Yeah, I feel like if he'd have casted someone else in that role, then he might have gotten something better out of it. That's the only complaint I can really levy at it. Other than that, it's a really, really damn good film. And surprisingly unbiased as well, considering the source material. I mean, they could have really easily spun it into something which was really anti-Iran and really pro-America. But he really, with the beginning monologue that you didn't see, he really, kept a fair, balanced view on the, really dense, hard political situation that was going on in Iran at the time.
It seems to put a bit of each side's point of view in, didn't he?
Yeah, well,
it was very 50-50.
He very openly, stated at the opening of the film that America is not squeaky clean in this situation, and by no means are they necessarily the good guys.
Yeah, like it was
So-
quite interesting that line when you said, you know, if you shoot them, you don't want to be the person who start the war.
But no, it was very well done. In the focus was purely on the suspense of the situation and just getting, you know, innocent people out of a dangerous situation, and that was really really well done. And
And I thought having the humour as well, as you said, did help it, because if it was just full of suspense, just full of like people would just be like,
yeah, if it
kind
was
of
just
tiring
pure
themselves out.
suspense, then the audience would just be killed, and eventually it would peter off, and the suspense would be lost, or they'd just get overexerted. But yeah, no, really solid film. I'd say
Really
4
good.
stars.
Definitely 4 stars as well for me.
Yeah,
Really.
it's one of those films where you can remember like things in it, like.
The Argo fuck
Yeah,
yourself.
that bit.
No, really memorable dialogue, really memorable scenes. Just see the film.
Yeah, definitely see the film.
Best review I can give is just
you
go
can,
see
It's
see
a
the
good
film.
film and a good history lesson.
It does, and it is just fantastic. John Goodman, and who's the guy that plays that as that producer?
I can't remember. I'm terrible with actors' names.
But they're really good together. They're like hilarious. Something like going to the producer's rooms, like sod it, we're going through the room. I thought it was quite funny, and just the whole Argo making of the Argo kind of helped with the film, because you know it was quite funny. It had a bit more lightness to the film as well.
Yeah,
I thought it was really
good comic relief. Yeah,
Yeah,
it is very well done.
Yeah,
very
good
good,
duo.
very good. And
So,
can't wait for Ben Affleck's next film, because every film he's done is ball out of the park. All the other 2 films he did was The Town. I can't remember
That was quite bad.
I thought The Town was supposed to be really good.
No, it wasn't that great. I saw it. It was a bit boring.
Okay, guess it didn't
Don't
hit
see
the ball.
that. See that.
I guess it was on a pure horror then, eh? But you know, if you get a chance, definitely see
It'd probably
Argo.
be a good
He's
film
fantastic.
for somebody who has that sort of taste, but I didn't really like it that much.
I just think he should stay out of his own films, and it will be good. But yeah, well, I guess that's it for that short little episode of GEEKAMANIA. As usual, that's Michael.
And that's Mark.
And that's a Ben.
Yeah, see you later, guys.
See you guys.
See ya.
Like and share.
Bye. And subscribe.
You guys are such YouTube holes.
Press
Yeah,
like
indeed.
twice a day.
Come on, press it twice a day.